Be ready. He been asking for this fight for a minute too. So he got it.
But I will say this. This is the fight people wanted to see. I like when fighters are not afraid and to give the people what they want.
Coming to get him.
You would approach it differently.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis recently revealed in an interview with Shannon Sharpe that he plans to step back into the ring soon. The boxing champion shared that he is getting ready for another major fight after spending some time away from competition.
Davis is rumored to return this summer at 140 pounds versus Pitbull Cruz.
Gervonta Davis out of the driver's seat. Cannot pick and choose who he fights anymore, I don't think. I think he needs a tough fight like this one. Because he said it out loud. I don't want to fight that guy again. That hard-headed guy. I don't want to fight him.
Picking Cruz over Roach. Interesting.
He doesn't want to see Roach.
It's at 140 too. It's not at 135. Yeah. This is all rumors, by the way. I mean, this is him going finally to 140, where there are some massive fights for Davis. If he comes back as a full-time fighter, we could potentially see Shakur and Davis at 140.
Reports indicate that talks are currently taking place for a possible rematch with Isaac Cruz later this year. Several boxing insiders have backed the update, sparking huge excitement in the sport as fans have been waiting a long time to see this fight happen again.
Gervonta Davis was supposed to fight Jake Paul in November, had legal issues, hasn't fought since March of last year when he fought against Lamont Roach. I'm told that he's in advanced talks right now to fight a rematch against Pitbull Cruz that will be at 140 rather than 135 like the first fight this summer. I expect it to happen.
Devin Haney responded to the news by saying, "Fans have little interest in the matchup." Haney stated that no one was really asking for that fight, and added that people would prefer to see Gervonta Davis take on stronger opponents, calling the potential bout one that boxing fans never demanded.
Like Pitbull Cruz, it's just a fight that no one asked for.
Good First fight was good and it's plausible and their names, but it's not like there's this great demand.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that it won't make up to be a good fight. They have two styles that clash, and I think it will be a good fight, but it's just a fight that no one asked for.
Who would you like to see Gervonta fight?
I think that everyone wanted to see him, do the Lamont Roach rematch.
Yeah, it's unfinished business there.
But look, I do like this fight. I like Devin said. They fought in December 2021. It was a very good fight. Some people thought that Pitbull almost pulled it out, right? It was very close, down the stretch. He took it on short notice, Max. And let's not forget, Pitbull's coming off of a draw with Roach. So Pitbull was impressive in that fight. A lot of people picked Roach. It was a legitimate draw.
Devin Haney also took aim at Gervonta Davis by describing him as an underachiever despite his natural ability. Haney explained that Davis is capable of accomplishing far more in boxing, but believes he has not truly pushed himself against the top fighters in the sport. He also mentioned that Davis has the talent to reach another level if he starts accepting tougher challenges.
I mean, I think that, Gervonta Davis, I think that he's a, really good fighter. I think that he's an underachiever. I think that he has so much talent. I think that, his outside issues is, stopping him from, reaching his full potential, and him just not, wanting to test himself against the best fighters in the world.
Max Kellerman also agreed with Devin Haney by saying Gervonta Davis must face top names like Shakur Stevenson and Haney to create a lasting legacy in boxing. Kellerman stated that Davis still needs major fights against elite opponents to truly secure his spot among the sport's greatest fighters.
I see Gervonta fight Shakur, or fight Devin, or fight come on, Devin and Ryan fought, Shakur and Teo fought. These guys are calling out each other. They want to fight. They're the best, and Gervonta should be in that group. He makes different kinds of business decisions. That's on him. He's done well in certain ways, but in other ways, when you tell the truth about what happened, the story of the era, he was the lightweight champion of the world. He's trying to become the welterweight champion of the world, and Gervonta is not interested in that. So that story has to be told.
Became an attraction, but he doesn't really have a legacy. He doesn't leave
And I also remember
when,
if I'm not mistaken, when I was at 140, they were saying that I was too big for Gervonta. Gervonta was saying that, come down to 135 for us to fight. We'd have to fight at 135. And now he's going up to 140 and fighting Pitbull Cruz, who's really not even, I wouldn't say he's even a real 140 pounder.
He's not.
However, Shannon Sharpe defended Gervonta Davis following the criticism from Devin Haney and others. Sharpe said fans still enjoy watching Davis compete and praised him for accepting tough challenges. He also stated that Tank is not afraid of any opponent. and is ready to fight anyone willing to step into the ring with him.
Reason why I like Tank Davis, and I'm upset with Earl Spence Jr. and Bud Crawford, because they ducking one another. One of them is the number 1 fighter in the division. He wants to fight the number 20th guy. The other guy is the second or third guy, and he wants to fight the number 13th guy. Fight each other. This is why you guys don't get the credit that you deserve, like what they did in the 80s when Leonard and Hagler and Hearns and Duran and the Fifth Horseman, Iran Barkley, they fought each other. In the 70s, the heavyweight, Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Norton, Skip, they fought each other. Why are you ducking and dodging one another? You got the business to fight. Now you want to pick fights. Oh man, I don't want to mess up my undefeated record. I want to try to make as much money as I possibly can. That's why y'all don't get the praise. That's why y'all don't get the.
Gervonta Davis stepped away from boxing while dealing with growing legal issues. Just 2 weeks before the fight, Davis was hit with a serious legal problem after his former girlfriend filed a civil lawsuit against him in Miami-Dade County.